Well, good evening, everyone. It's Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for this May the 24th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday after so far, but it's a great Sunday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because of the weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system across the country and also taking a look at the tropical weather outlook. Your local forecast is included, the current watch and warning advisory map, the storm prediction center outlook for Monday, Tuesday for severe weather, and take a look at the probability of excessive rainfall over the next few days as well. So make sure you stick around to the entire video. Do not miss a beat of this forecast, and make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we got some activity across South America, a little bit across Central America, and also off the coast of Central America back toward the Hawaiian Chain Island. Got a little low pressure system trying to develop down in the Gulf. I have to watch that since it is getting near tropical season, so we'll continue to monitor that. Got some activity across Mexico. You can see it from Louisiana all the way up into southeast Canada over toward Maine. Also some activity across Carolinas and in the coastal waters. Then more activity across the Dakotas, Minnesota, over toward Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State. And you can see another storm system moving into the northwestern U.S. as well. Alright, let's move on into your local forecast now. Should roll out something like this here across the board. Alrighty, here you go. Got some heavy rain, flash flooding from portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, portions of western North Carolina, Tennessee. Thunderstorms and showers from Pennsylvania to the Carolinas to Florida, Florida Key, Atlantic coastal water to northern Gulf. Then from Georgia to Texas to New Mexico to Utah to Colorado to South and North Dakota, Minnesota, also up here around northern Minnesota, across Lake Harry, Lake Superior, northern Michigan. Shower activity from New York State to Maine and New Brunswick and the coastal waters. More thunderstorms and showers over here from Wyoming to Montana to Idaho. Some critical fire weather over here in New Mexico and southeast Oregon. Got mixed precipitation in Oregon, Washington State, Northern California. Shower activity for Central California. Also up in Washington, Oregon State, Northwest California, the coastal waters there as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on into your Tuesday forecast now. It should roll out something like this here across the board. And you can see the weather feature. We've got cold fronts and warm fronts across the forecast areas as well. So, alright, so we've got some severe weather down across Texas. Flash flooding and heavy rain there as well. Then again from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Thunderstorms and showers from Pennsylvania to the Carolina, Florida, Florida Key, Atlantic coastal waters right on the shore. All along the northern Gulf of Texas to New Mexico to West Virginia. Wyoming. Well, there is some thunderstorms over here from West Virginia to Wyoming to Montana to Washington, Oregon State, California, Nevada, and coastal water. Got some mixed precipitation in Washington, Oregon, a little bit in Idaho, and Northern California, northwestern Nevada. And got more thunderstorms and showers across South Canada through the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and a little bit of shower activity from northern New York State over toward Maine and New Brunswick areas as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's roll on into your current watches warning advisory map of your location across the nation. And as you can see, we got some special weather statements up here in Maine and a portion of New Hampshire. We got some dense fog advisory in portion of eastern Pennsylvania. We have flash flood warning, flash flood watches in effect in Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, eastern Kentucky, western North Carolina, western Virginia, northern Georgia, eastern Tennessee, southeast Louisiana. In the red, you see the flash flood warnings there as well. Also, we have some flood warnings also in effect up here in portion of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, portion of Alabama, Mississippi, and also across southeast Louisiana. Got some got some flash flood warnings and some air quality alerts down in areas of around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Then we got severe thunderstorm watches and warnings from portion of Nebraska to South Dakota, Minnesota, northwest Iowa, excuse me. And also some hydro issues of Montana and also Wyoming. Then we got some wind advisory for northern Oregon, southern areas of Washington State. We have some special weather statements and critical fire weather and wind advisories over Nevada, southern Oregon, and northern California. Wind advisory for southern California. Alright, we got smoke rack advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, southern California to Oregon State, around the Hawaiian Chain Island, southwestern areas of Alaska. In the green there, we have some flood watches. Inland area have some high wind watches in effect. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is day number 2. 2. It is your Monday. We have general thunderstorms in Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, Montana to Texas, all the way far east as Washington, D.C. to Florida, including the Carolina. We have a marginal risk from Atlanta to Columbus to Tallahassee, Dalton. And then we have from El Paso to La Crosse, and then from Valentin to Sioux Falls and Duluth, Michigan. Alrighty. Minnesota. Alright. Tornado probability less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds 5% in those areas I called out. And there's a large hail. Pretty much same locations up here in portions of South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, South Minnesota, Northeast Minnesota, and Northern Wisconsin. Alright. Let's move over to the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 3. Okay. Well, a slight risk in yellow from Midlands, Fort Stockton to the Mexico-Texas border. In the green in Texas, we have a marginal risk. Then up here across Montana, portion of Idaho, you can see general thunderstorms from portion of Portland to Redding. Then from Billings to San Antonio, Austin to Columbia, South Carolina to Tampa, Melbourne, Florida, Florida Keys, Roanoke, Virginia. Alright, probability looks like this. 5 and 15% respectively across Texas and up in Montana with 5%. Alright, here's excessive rainfall total over the next 4 days. We're supposed to be 5, but we're going to go with 4 because it's for today. We're going to start with Monday. We'll go 4 days from there. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. And you can see we have a slight risk in the yellow. Green is marginal risk, and you can see from up here Virginia to Carolinas to Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, across Texas and New Mexico. There's a slight risk over Texas. Then for southeast Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and portions of Georgia. That was for day 3. Let me back up to day 2. I missed day 2. But here's marginal risk over a portion of West Texas, over into New Mexico, then Louisiana to Carolinas and Virginia. There's a slight risk for western North Carolina, upstate South Carolina, down in the portions of southeast Louisiana. Let's take a look at day number 4. So we already showed you day number 3. We have a slight risk down here across day number 3 from Texas, Louisiana, marginal risk from Texas up to Missouri, all the way over to western to North Carolina and Virginia. And day number 5, there's a marginal risk from areas of Missouri to Louisiana, Texas to Kansas, Nebraska, southeast portion of Florida as well. But we'll start back over. We'll show you one more time to make sure. Here's day number 2. Here's day number 3. Here's day number 4. And here's day number 5. Alright. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. And happy Memorial Day early to everyone out there as well.